French police say they're investigating an incident involving a 25-year-old Australian woman who was allegedly attacked by 5 men. Reporter Tom Maddox joins us now from Paris. Tom, what have authorities said?
Joe, this sounds like an incredibly harrowing evening out for this young woman. What we know, according to the police union in Paris, is that a 25-year-old Australian woman sought refuge in a kebab shop about 5 a.m. on Sunday morning in the 18th district of Paris, which is a spot known for its theatre and nightlife. She had allegedly been raped by a group of 5 men. Police were called, she was taken to hospital. And the union says that initially this woman didn't want to press any charges. She just wanted to get on a plane back home to Australia, but she has remained in Paris as she speaks with investigators. And those 5 men, according to the union, Joe, are still at large. Australia's chef de mission, Anna Mears, was asked about this incident a short time ago.
Our hearts go out to the woman involved, and we hope that she's being cared for and supported in the trauma that she's experienced. There's not a lot of detail and information that has come through, and what information we're passing on to our athletes is that security presence is really, really high, and that's in order for them to be able to act as quickly as possible to keep them safe.
And Tom, the opening ceremony is only 4 days away. What's security like there?
It's quite heavy, it's quite obvious, Joe. The security, police, military presence around many of the iconic sites in the city, the Arc de Triomphe behind me, along the River Seine, for example, there's a significant security presence. And the major Olympic venues have major security checkpoints, and even residents, Joe, have to scan QR codes to access those areas. So expect that presence to only build in the next few days as the city continues to prepare to host what you'd arguably say is the most ambitious and risky opening ceremony in Olympic history, Joe, when a few 100,000 spectators line the banks of the River Seine and watch athletes from all the different nations float down the River Seine and end at the Trocadero. So that's a few days out from now, Joe.
And I've seen reports that Lady Gaga's in town. Any other word on which performers might take part in this opening ceremony?
I'm not sure, but I was at the Grand Palace yesterday with the French President Emmanuel Macron, and he described it as being an open theatre. So I'm sure there's going to be lots of sound and music and lots of colour and movement. So yeah, we can all look forward to that, Joe.